Well, hey folks, pt.65 here. Welcome back to the channel. Boom. And welcome back to Farm Sim 22. We are here, of course, on the Calmlands map. And, well, I have just discovered something. Apparently, the patch deleted all the keybinds. Guidance steering, for instance, what I'm using now. I went to turn it on and nothing happened. I looked under the controls and, well, hardy har har, there is absolutely nothing under the guidance steering thing. It's just blank columns all the way down. Right below that is the Taj Fund, that forestry winch. Blank columns all the way down. Basically, all of the mods that required their own key bindings were blank. So, good-o, giants. Alright, how are we doing here? Well... So I've got to be careful. I'm doing this by the mini-map, and I'm looking at how close compared to how wide I can get without going across the border, right? Because I want to be able to get pretty much all the way over there as far as we can. You know, while maintaining a decently wide field. I started too far up, I think. Well, we'll figure this out. So I hope everybody is doing well. Let's flip you 90 degrees. Having themselves a good day and all of that. Alrighty. And if you're new to the channel and it turns out you like the content, maybe consider subscribing. And of course, if you like the video, please hit the like button. It seems to be YouTube's only connection to the world. Alright, let's get all of this figured out. It's a little over, isn't it? That's okay. We can make that up on the next pass. Kaplunk. Alright. Oh, this? It is, of course, March 1st, and one of the other things besides planting the largest grapes anybody's ever seen is we can get that sugar beet field going. But I looked at the other fields that we have left growing just, whatchamacall that stuff, oilseed radish, and... it's gonna be pretty close. I do want to squeeze all I can get out of it, but still. He says. Boom. Okay. And I have plans for all of them. None of those plans is sugar beets. So, the only option is to start from scratch. So that's what I'm doing. That indeed is what I am doing. A little more. There we go. Alright, let's head up the hill. Oop, that's going to be a bit of a... yeah, I didn't judge that very well. There's that bend in the road is kind of deceiving, shall we say. Well, we'll get as close as we can. And then I guess we're gonna have to sort of go off the reservation here for a bit. Do a little geometry. Un-GPS assisted geometry. I know. 'Tis a cruel fate Okay. I'd like to have gotten a little further. But if that's as far as we're allowed, that's as far as we're allowed, you know. It's going to be worse up here, actually. In fact, that's going to be the extent of it. So we're going to have to add some down at the bottom to make up for this lack of top here. You know, I can probably do this with the GPS, but I'm going to rely on my superior skills as a complete idiot and wing it. So, goodbye to you, GPS. There we are. Permanent mark in the ground, can never be erased, and... oh, we'll just hit the cruise control and walk away. Yeah. This is just gonna be horrible, isn't it? Well, I don't know. We'll see how close we get, shall we? Oh, I think we're gonna be off a bit, aren't we? Yeah, I've made a complete pickle of it. Look at that, we're not even close. Not even close, we're off by... oh. Several meters. Yeah, I can live with that. Alright, now... I guess what we gotta do then, since we completely bollocksed the rest of it, is head down here. Well, I guess we can turn... oh, Mr. Happy back on here. I don't know what we're doing. Alright. Must make bigger. There we go. What? Okay. Yeah, you suck. Alright. So what you're telling me is this is how much bigger I can make it, huh? Are we impressed? No! Alright. Go, dum-dum farmer. I mean, it's not bad size, but... well, maybe we can stick one of the other crops in here and do the sugar beets down on that. Don't get too carried away there, dude. Because there's a field parallel to this, we just can't see it all that well because it's covered in greeneries. Alright. And once again. Okay. Once again. Actually, you know what? This will do fine for our sugar beets. When you think about the absolute volume that you get out of them, yeah, we'll be lucky if between the bunker, the factory, and the pigs that we can even, off them all in one go. So here we go. This will do quite nicely. Now, when we get to the top here, I want to have a look. Because I think there's also other crops that can be planted now that it is the glorious month of March. And if that's the case, well, we can always hire one of the locals. And I have been informed by a very reliable source, thank you, Dr. Evil, that clothing is worth more than the cloth that makes it. So, we will, in the very near and dear future, be investing in the tailor's mill, or whatever the heck factory is called. So, there you go. Do I take you guys seriously? Do I look like an idiot? No. Yeah, I always appreciate any of your suggestions. I know our good friend Sooty Farmer has always got good suggestions as to how to solve certain dilemmas. And Darren Castle, of course, Dr. Evil. All you guys are good at this sort of thing. And that's why I welcome any and all comments. And I do answer them. It may be a day or two late, and I may be an episode or two ahead, and so they don't really apply because I've already either figured out or given it up and gone another route. But yeah. And again, I try and stay ahead of it because things do pop up. You know, for instance, it is currently Saturday. Well, this coming Tuesday, I've already received notice both by email, phone text, and snail mail that Hydro, which is the company in the beautiful British Columbia that supplies our electricity, will be shutting the power off at this particular part of town from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. this coming Tuesday. So for a day like that, I'm probably not going to spend what little time I have with power making videos or uploading them on the chance that, yeah, you know what I mean? So, as it is, it's covered. In fact, it may well be Tuesday that you guys see this. No, I think at this point I'm 2 days ahead. Oh no, that'd be Saturday, Sunday, dunno. Just because I may be in the future, it doesn't mean I know how I got here. So, yeah. Oh, hang on. Just stop for a sec, dude. I wanted to look. I did. I wanted to look. Come on. Yeah, see, I had to... There was nothing, man. Everything's just... Look at it. I don't know. Oh. We'll need that one because our new auto-load trailer's got one of them there trailer axles. And yes, it needs a good blocking, that's for sure. I want this. No, I don't. Where is it? Oh, it just wouldn't go up far enough. I wasn't quite on the border. Yeah, we can put sunflowers in, spuds, sugar beets, Grapes, well, we already know we can do grapes, don't we? But sunflowers. So, what we need to do is momentarily tababoo, not the Johnny, not you, not you, not you, not you, but you. Off we go. Oops. Ooh-hoo-hoo. Don't you take out my power washer. Everything's looking good, looking good. Let's grab our cedar. Our universal, hey, I can plant anything cedar. Thanks to Stevie. It's one of Stevie's wonder mods. Okay, and it sure as heck ain't oilseed radish we want to plant. Ooh, let me tell you. Cotton. No. Blades of grass. No. Poplar trees. Oh yeah. Speaking of which, you should see the size of our poplar trees, man. Okay. Wheaties, barleys, spaditos. There we are. Oh, no, wait a minute. Yeah, you're a complete twat, aren't you? There we are. Now... Now, I know this ain't the easiest thing you've ever done, boy. But... Head. No, I want that field for a grain. And I believe we have... This is oilseed radish. I believe this is canola. Let me just run out in front of this moving tractor. Wheat. Ooh. Oh, we've got canola up the hill. Okay, so wheat, canola... Yeah, that's the sunflowers, dude, because that one there this time is going to be corn. No, sunflowers are more valuable. So... We'll get them set up. And then we are going, and I swear, if you go and take up the rest of this grass field, yeah, you might as well not even bother going back to farm labor, dude, because you will not have a job. Alright, here we go. Got fertilizer, you get seeds. Oh, you scare me. Right. Now I'm going to stay with him till the end of the row here, just to make sure he gets, you know, the right idea about what's going on. Because if I see him turning the wrong way... yeah. It will be time for a little Manuel guidance. Where I take Manuel out behind the cow shed and give him a little bit of guidance. Okay, you're scaring me, dude. Pick a direction. Oh, that's the wrong direction, man. Oh, you are such a disappointment to your entire family. Look. One more chance, because I'm probably the nicest guy you're gonna meet at this farm. Even the pigs like me. Alright. Okay? Now. Here's the keys. Drive in straight lines back and forth. Do not disappoint me. Oh, tell you. Uh-huh. Just checking. Okay. He's too far away, I can't see him. Oh, I tell you. Yeah, he doesn't make me nervous. I know I can't see him, but I just keep looking over there. Alright, and good. Round we go. Yeah, this'll do. So I am really kind of looking forward to giving the whole precision farming thing a try. I'd like to do it on a map like this, where we start with, you know, not too much of anything, and go from there. Because I think that's where it shines, isn't it? If you're going to create something like this. Although in the long run, I suppose that matters as much the economics as it does yield, because let's face it, if you're not, you know, you can only buy certain patches of land, and if you buy a patch of land, and it turns out that the survey says, you know, 87% of farmers think this land is crap, well, then what do, right? But it's definitely too late for a good portion of why you would use it once you're as entrenched, shall we say, as we are here. Oh God, I can't stand it. Alright. Wouldn't you love to have me as a boss? The answer to that is no, in case you weren't paying attention. Yeah. I have been in that position before. But luckily it's been one of two scenarios. It's been with people who knew absolutely nothing about what was going on, and therefore were as malleable as, well, I don't know. And the entire opposite. People who were so competent at what they did that they didn't require me as much more than just, you know, the decider of the start and finish. So not to say I haven't had to train things. Yeah, exactly. Now you know why I make such a crappy boss. Train people at things directly. That would happen fairly often when I worked in settings like the mill. Because before you could move to a different job, you had to make sure your replacement was capable of doing your job. Or as capable as you felt like them being at the time. So, quite a difference between the last day of February and the first day of March, isn't it? There was snow and ice as far as the eye could see. Well, there's still a lot of it way over there, but that's okay because, like the old puzzle, you can't get there from here. I don't think you can get there from anywhere. Well, except maybe inside Giant's Editor. But that don't count. Goodbye, little bushes. And someone so painstakingly painted you in by hand, and I have obliterated you in a single pass. Yeah. La 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 la. Alright, everybody, hands and feet inside the airplane. Alright, dude. Is it Alt-Tab that makes you go back to the other one? No, I don't think that's gonna work, is it? I know there at least used to be a way that you could reverse tab. Right? Because he is only one tab away from me, but in the wrong direction. So I should be able to jump back into him. But yeah, I don't think it'll be Alt-Tab. I have a feeling that's gonna cause us nothing but grief. Control tab, maybe? I don't know. Oh, that's funny. I don't know why, but it is. I think after this is rendered, I am going to jump into my, believe it or not, vanilla modded Minecraft world and hang out there for a while. So it has changed a lot, Minecraft, over the last couple of years since I last featured mod packs and Let's Plays. And one of the things that turned me away from it the most were the launchers of those mod packs. Feed the Beast, CurseForge. It's great that they make these packs readily available, that they are fairly easy to install, but both of those launcher systems had such issues, you know? And they were, for, shall we say, slightly nefarious reasons, a little bigger than they needed to be, as far as, like, you know, what a launcher needed for space and resources and what they needed for space and resources. So instead, I installed the vanilla Mojang version, the Java version, which, by the way, if you actually own Minecraft, you own the Java version as well as the Windows version. I'm not sure if you're aware of that. You don't have to buy it at the Windows Store or anything like that. Just load up the Java version that you already own, and you can. It'll tell you right on there you're qualified to do it. So you can click the Windows version, install that, and you'll have both. I don't know why you'd want both. But, yeah, so I installed the vanilla version of the latest one, 1.182, I believe. And I believe 1.16 was the last time I played. And then I went and looked. I installed Forge, because a lot of mods require either Forge or Fabric, and Fabric's a lot lighter, but there is more, shall we say, world-changing mods for Forge. So yeah, I installed Forge, and hang on to your hats. a sin that I have to do this, but... And then I went and picked some mods that I like, that had been updated to that version, etc., etc. There's all of that. My hat's off to the actual mod pack makers for Minecraft. They don't make the individual mods, but the amount of headache you go through to get, you know, you go, oh, okay, this one's updated, let's install that, and then you find out that it requires a library mod that wasn't updated. You know, so yeah, the mod works perfectly fine, but you can't install it on a current version of Minecraft because one of the libraries it relies on was not updated. You know, and the library was made by someone completely different than the mod. So yeah, my hat's off to the mod pack makers. Man, I had a mess just getting 3 major mods and a couple of smaller ones installed. But I really enjoy it. They've changed Minecraft to the point where it has all the same mechanics, but it's quite a different world. Quite a different world. It's far more severe, you know. Yeah. I think you can do some rather more adult gameplay in it than what it was becoming. So, but anyway, that's my ramble about that. And I would love to do a Let's Play on a modern, in fact, maybe even the little pack that I put together for myself. So don't be surprised if I get bored one of these weekends before I've gone too far in it and go, hey, look what I made. If you'd be interested in that, let me know. In fact, what I think would be really cool is if I set up a server and a bunch of you could come and we could do that sort of thing together. If you'd be interested in that, let me know. But it would be, I'm sorry to any younger viewers, it would be an adult-only server. So, although, just like the rest of the internet, I suppose there's no way you can honestly and positively enforce that. You know what I mean? Because it's just a box that says, well, I understand that I am however age of, you know, and over. Sure. You know, the fact that you can read that line is all that's really required for you to meet the requirements of it, let's face it. So, oh, I forgot, we're going to have to pick out the rocks. Look at the rocks. Oh, there's rocks everywhere. Well, that's okay. We could probably do with making some more lime, you know. But we're also well into our time here, guys. So, I will finish plowing this up, and next time around, we'll get her seated. And hopefully... I gotta look once more, hang on. The reason I keep checking is because I want to make sure he doesn't cross that little barrier. And I'm doing this right at the right time. And decide to replant that other field in sunflowers, because they don't seem to have much care as to what's what, you know what I mean? So I have my finger upon the H button. Okay, he stopped. He knows something's wrong. Is it the beehive or is it the field? Come on, dude. Attaboy. Are you actually gonna make this? Nicely done. Well, there you go. It seems I have worried for naught. Yeah. I'm worried from practical experience with the whole thing. Alright, folks. If you enjoyed, please hit that like button. Till next time, though, take care. And ciao for now.